Los Angeles Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors. We going on game two. I think game two is tomorrow.
I'll check. Go
I
ahead.
think game two is tomorrow. I mean, this first game was epic. I mean, I already knew what was going to happen. I already knew that once we started this series, all that Looney getting all 30 rebounds a game was going in. I know it's 20 rebounds. I'm exaggerating, but all them Looney getting all them rebounds is going in because everybody knows Sabonis
Yeah,
isn't
there's only
really in the
one game
paint.
tomorrow. It's Lakers Warriors. It's gonna be at 8 p.m. Central Time. So we'll definitely be checking that out. We might even be at the gym.
Do you think Steph? Who do you think all three of the Splash Brothers are finna drop 50 points in the next game, or you think it's gonna be?
Well, see, that's the tough part for the game. When you look at the Lakers, they have a bunch of stuff that they can improve on. They had a bunch of turnovers. LeBron could have played better. He shot badly. AD didn't really. He played good whole game, but he didn't show up in the fourth
He
quarter.
played like the whole second half. How
Yeah, but
much?
he didn't score at all in the fourth quarter. And
He was
LeBron
tired.
didn't really score in the fourth quarter. And they had a lot of mistakes when they let them come back
Oh yeah, I can
on
give
that
you
like
that.
14, 15 over O run, whatever it was. And they have a lot of stuff that they could clean up. But the issue that a lot of people are noticing for the Golden State Warriors is that when you look at them, Curry had a great game.
Yep.
Clay had a decent game. He could play maybe a little bit better. Draymond had a pretty good game,
But he got in
and
foul trouble.
Jordan Poole had a good game. He was like
Amazing.
6 of 11 for three. Before he
6 for
took
10. He's like 6 for 10.
that of a last shot, he was 6 of 10.
That
So he
shot
was
was
shooting 60% from three, and then he shot that last shot, which I know was a good look for the Golden State splash triplets. You should call them now because it's not bros, it's triplets. I know they can all hit from that range, but I feel like he had room to get a step in. I know the guy was closing out on him, but I feel like he could have got at least one step in and maybe got a little umph into his shot because it's a little bit easier taking a step into a long three rather than shooting a long three flat footed.
I think he
So I
should have
think
stepped back and hit it and went further back. He would have hit it then
farther back,
because he hit the
he don't
rim.
have Hall of
He
Fame
hit the
deep
rim.
range.
It's not like he did a rim.
He did hit the rim, but
So that
that's what I'm
means he would have
saying. I
backed
feel
up. He
like
would have
if
made it.
he hit the front of the rim. That's what I'm saying. I feel like if he would have took a step into it, it may have got a little oomph just to get over the front of the rim, and he would have made it. But it's a shot that they would live with.
And we got to send our prayers and condolences to what's his name? Reeves. What's his name?
Austin Reeves,
Austin
Hillbilly
Reeves
Kobe.
because he'll be Kobe because Klay Thompson is cooking him. Every time Klay Thompson getting the ball, you see little Austin Reeves getting smacked in the face with a screen. I don't know
No,
what
I
they get.
think his problem is that he's too big
He's too
because he's really
he's
like
slow.
he's really like a small forward, power forward, and they have him playing shooting guard. So instead of going against guys that are more his size, he's going against Poole, Curry, and Clay, and they're all
That's all
small.
three positions. What else can he can't do nothing else.
No, but I'm saying they're all smaller and quicker. They're not like big guards or a big forward. Like Clay's a shooting guard, Jordan Poole's a combo guard, and Curry's a point guard. So they're all smaller than him and they're all faster. That's why he's having such a problem because he's a bigger guy trying to run around screens and chase these little guys around that can get around corners a lot faster than he can. It's almost like a truck is chasing a sports car. That sports car is going to be able to hug those corners a lot more when they're setting screens rather than a truck. So
Mm.
I feel like that's why he's having the problem. And it's I don't know, it's kind of tough because it depends on what lineup they want to go with.
I mean,
If they want to have him, be the shooting guard rather than the small forward.
but I mean, this time, I mean, Austin Reeves, he did surprise me because I would have thought he would have been tired chasing around Steph Curry, chasing around Clay. But towards like the fourth quarter, with third and fourth quarter, he was making a couple threes. He was making the buckets. But I mean, also, I mean, that's why the Lakers is real deep. So they got like
Oh yeah, yeah, because that's what they do. They start Davis at center, Vanderbilt at power forward, LeBron at small forward, and then Reeves at shooting guard, and then what's his name, Russell at point. So that's what I'm saying. He's kind of pushed down because he's a better player that they need to start. But he's really a small forward, power forward, but they have him playing shooting guard because honestly, I would like to see like LeBron play power forward, Reeves play small forward, and then you could have Schroeder and Russell play the 1 and the 2, and they would be smaller and quicker to cover them. But you did see a lot of them in together in the game because of that reason when they made their first
It
substitutions.
don't matter. Reeves is getting cooked like barbecue chicken.
But I'm telling you why. They don't need to have their big lineup in for long before they make substitutions and put another small in so they could cover better. If they're going to start Reeves, I mean, I'm thinking you're subbing in
It's
at
gonna
like
be
the
even
4.
worse.
You're going to sub in at the 4-minute mark.
So what you want Reeves to play?
Small forward.
You want Reeves getting stuck by Klay?
Klay plays shooting guard or small forward. I mean,
He's gonna play a small forward.
he's just gonna have to suck it up, hillbilly.
Exactly.
No, I mean on Klay. I think he's
He's
acceptable.
gonna suck it up with any guard.
I think he is acceptable for him to be on Klay. It's not acceptable for him to get switched on Curry or Poole. He should never be chasing Curry or Poole. Klay, even though you really don't want it, that's at least acceptable. But it's not acceptable with Curry or Poole. You got it like. I remember playing, like, I know all about playing Golden State because playing them in 2K on Hall of Fame for years, especially when they had Kevin Durant, you literally can't make a mistake when you're playing them in Hall of Fame. You have to play dang near a whole game perfect.
Mm.
And so it's like you have to cover the shooters and you leave Draymond open, and whoever's guarding Draymond is the help. He's
LeBron?
basically the roamer.
That's LeBron.
Exactly. LeBron can also rest on defense since he's old. So he can rest those knees and guard Draymond, guard Draymond, really be the help, and and do that. So that's what I always did whenever I beat the Warriors playing 2K. Is you have whoever's guarding Draymond be the roamer, and you stay home on all the shooters.
All right, but we're gonna see how this goes
You
tonight.
got to force feed Anthony Davis. You got to be a big boy, Anthony Davis.
You
You don't need to shoot a million threes. You need to get in the paint.
Listen,
One in the paint and two. Wait, that's the wrong quote.
Wrong quote.
Wrong quote.
Okay, but like I said, man, the game's coming on tonight. I need y'all to comment below who y'all think gonna win tonight. Who gonna get this series?
We got to put who we gonna pick for the series. Go ahead. Who
I'm
you got?
picking Lakers. You know, I'm Lakers all the way.
How many
baby.
games?
This is going 6 games. This is going 6 games.
I'm gonna go the same. Lakers in 6.
Lakers in 6. Lakers in 6.
We're
All
gonna
right.
cover the first round at the end of covering the second round right here. Just do a little first round recap. So if you're really into basketball, stay into that. But let's go and jump into the next series.